This is the Defcon warning system. Alert status for 8 p.m., Wednesday, April 8, 2015. Condition green, Defcon 5. Condition green, Defcon 5. Condition green, Defcon 5. There are currently no imminent nuclear threats against the United States at this time. Russian exercises in the Arctic have concluded, though more exercises in various regions are planned. NATO forces are also conducting numerous exercises, each side attempting to telegraph to the other their strength and determination. These exercises are also a means of moving forces and equipment to areas for future use as the situation requires. The commander of the North American Aerospace Defense Command has warned that Russia's continued buildup will cause NORAD to face increased risk in their ability to defend North America against Russian air, maritime and cruise missile threats. Iran has reached a preliminary agreement with Western powers over its nuclear program. This agreement is only a framework which will be fleshed out over the coming months. As it stands on paper, the agreement would delay but not prevent Iran from acquiring a nuclear weapon. The agreement is also currently vague on verifiable inspections. Meanwhile, Iran has begun mass-producing long-range cruise missiles designed to operate in the Strait of Hormuz, effectively giving Iran the ability to strike any target in the area and close off the strait. Figures in the Middle East are wary of the proposed nuclear agreement and see the West as having given away too much to Iran. To counter this, Saudi Arabia has reached out to Russia for assistance and has signed a nuclear cooperation deal with South Korea, leading to more speculation of a nuclear arms race in the face of a nuclear-armed Iran. Although the United States has publicly announced non-lethal aid being sent to Ukraine, it should be noted that the U.S. has already and openly moved lethal armament to the vicinity of Ukraine, which can be called upon on short notice. Some sources have indicated that some lethal aid has already been sent to Ukraine, including sending National Guard units to Ukraine to train the Ukraine National Guard. Additionally, NATO will be establishing a special training center in Georgia, which is likely to provoke a response by Russia. It will also be doubling the size of its response force, which will be able to move in 48 hours. NATO has promised even more changes in response to Russian actions in Georgia and Ukraine. Russia, for its part, has withdrawn from the Joint Consultative Group on the Treaty on Conventional Armed Forces in Europe, representing divide between Russia and Western powers. Russia is also redeploying strategic nuclear bombers to Crimea. China will raise its defense budget by another 10% this year, while the United States will continue to cut defense spending. The U.S., however, continues to maintain a large defense budget, though some believe that China is underreporting how much it spends on its military. China also continues to develop anti-satellite and other space-based weaponry. China has also deployed 3 submarines capable of striking the U.S. with nuclear missiles. U.S. intelligence now openly stated that it believes that North Korea possesses the ability to strike the United States with a nuclear weapon, though some analysts doubt the capability, as North Korea has yet been able to successfully test such a long-range weapon. Russia has expanded its ties with North Korea, while South Korea has angered North Korea by revealing plans to forcibly unify the Korean states. While these plans are likely one of many plans to deal with North Korea and highly unlikely to ever have been put into practice, there is no doubt that the mere existence of such a plan will play into North Korea's belief of invasion. The Defcon warning system is a private enterprise which monitors world events and assesses nuclear threats against the United States by national entities. It is not affiliated with any government agency and does not represent the alert status of any military branch. The public should make their own evaluations and not rely on the Defcon warning system for any strategic planning. At all times, citizens are urged to learn what steps to take in the event of a nuclear attack. If this had been an actual attack, the Defcon warning system will give radiation readings for areas that are reported to it. Your readings will vary. Official news sources will have radiation readings for your area. For immediate updates, go to www.defconwarningsystem.com. Breaking news and important information can be found on the Defcon Warning System message board and on the Defcon Twitter feed Defcon WS. You may also subscribe to the YouTube channel Defcon Warning System and the Defcon Warning System mailing list. Note that Twitter and YouTube updates may be subject to delays. The next scheduled update is 8 p.m. Pacific Time, June 1, 2015. Additional updates will be made as the situation warrants, with more frequent updates at higher alert levels. This concludes this broadcast of the Defcon warning system.